Boy and Gun in the house, back with another bang on video where, ladies and gentlemen, bigger news. Mikel Arteta does not consider Alexander Lacazette as an essential player at Arsenal, and it is well known for. It is well known. Atletico Madrid is well known about this thing, and it looks like they are monitoring Alex Lacazette very much closely. Well, David Ornstein said this about Thomas Partey is that Emery wanted to sign Thomas Partey and the player was desperate to join Arsenal, but Arsenal wanted to focus on signing a wide player. Emery wanted Zaha because he wouldn't waste time to settle at Arsenal, but the club preferred to go for Pepe mainly because he is a younger option. I think one of the major decisions that Arsenal did take for now is this probably is one of the reasons why Pepe did not get settled at Arsenal straight away, and probably that is the biggest reason why Unai Emery was sacked because he couldn't replicate those performances from his first season. Also, Thomas Partey's agent says Thomas is a player of Atletico Madrid at the moment and he is under a contract with the club for the coming years. That is all I can say on when he was asked whether Arsenal is an attractive proposition for Partey. He says, "You know very well that I cannot answer." Screw you, man. You should have answered that. But moving on, Alex Iwobi has said something about Santi Cazorla. He says when he comes to the pitch and touches the ball, it's like he's blessing the ball. Jamie Carragher spoke about Arsenal's invincibles. He says, "I think that Arsenal team, the invincibles, and 2 or 3 years around that, that would certainly be the toughest opponent I played at home and abroad." Also, Iwobi said he was asked who are the 5 best players he has played with in his career. He says Santi Cazorla, Glenn Kamara, Chuba Akpom, Mesut Ozil, and Francis Coquelin. Well, if he names Glenn Kamara and Chuba Akpom ahead of a lot of other Arsenal and current Everton players, I think he's delusional, isn't he? He's unbelievable. About Ozil, Iwobi says he was crazy, obviously, because of his body language. People think he's not working hard, but he actually works hard. People judge it wrong. Well, ladies and gentlemen, Gabriel Martinelli has opened up about his Arsenal career. He says about his celebration against Chelsea. He says, "Many people think I looked at the fans and saw a guy with his arms crossed, but I did not. I'd already planned to celebrate like that. It's funny because my mother told me the night before that I was going to score." Wow, lovely. And also, he says when he got an offer from Arsenal, he says, "I didn't think twice. It was a dream for me and my family to play for one of the best clubs in Europe." And when he was asked about on the pressure of playing for Arsenal at just 18 years of age, he says, "I'm very proud to have the responsibility and pressure because it's what I've always dreamt of. My family has dreamt of this too, so I just want to enjoy and give my all for the club because it's given me so much." About Arsenal helping him settle, he says, "Everyone they still help me out a lot, particularly with the language as my English isn't good now. The person who has helped me the most is Emiliano Martinez. He's a fantastic guy who I hold in high regard." And Martinelli was asked about what was his proudest moment at the club. He says, "When I first joined the club and came here to sign my contract, when I arrived, I looked at everything in terms of the club structure and the pitches and felt very proud to be here." Well, unbelievable, isn't it? Well, Paul Labille Pogba has revealed that he was an Arsenal fan as a youngster. He says, "I will be honest, at the start I was an Arsenal fan, obviously because of all the French players. Me and my brother were, but my other brother was a Manchester United fan. I used to love Thierry Henry, and because of him, I was an Arsenal fan." Thierry Henry, I mean, he was the biggest reason why I became an Arsenal fan, but lovely, isn't it? Well, Arsenal have been in contact with Reims centre-back Axel Disasi since the start of the year and continue to remain in touch. The 22-year-old's contract expires in 2021, and he has an implicit agreement with the club to leave this summer. And it looks like Arsenal may get a new centre-back in terms of Disasi. Also, David Luiz was asked about Arteta's impact. He says, "Mikel has tried to make us understand where to play and how to play. He gives us a plan if the team is like that, if there is a low block, parking the bus, how you can take the responsibility to make a risky pass." And about Martinelli, David Luiz said, "I didn't know about him. I had heard some things about a little guy doing well. When I saw him, I said, wow, not just because of his talent as a footballer, but especially because of the mentality." Unbelievable, isn't it? Well, These were the news of the day. I hope you enjoyed whatever came your way. All the views and news and everything about Arsenal comes on this platform every single day, twice. So sit back, relax, and enjoy. I will see you in my next video. Until then, cheers and watch the video till the end.